Welcome to Gladstone Field at Sprung Stadium for Jesuit versus Beaverton Metro League action. Beaverton comes into the matchup number 28 in state and Jesuits number 7. Jesuits sitting at 13-5 overall, 8-2 in league. Beaverton is 10-9 overall and 6-4 in league. Good afternoon. We're here on a beautiful 70-degree afternoon, light overcast clouds. First pitch looking at about 5 minutes from now. I'm here with Molly Faulkner. Molly, how are you on this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you, Dan Faulkner?
I'm fantastic. It's wonderful to be in the booth with you. We're here also with Phoebe Fashike, our producer, who's going to be keeping score, so thanks to her on that, Mark. We have a good matchup here. Chad Kelly's pitching for Jesuit and Chase Austin for Beaverton. The Crusaders beat Beaverton 5-1 yesterday, so the Beavers are probably looking for redemption here and match up well against the Crusaders, so we'll see how this one turns out.
This is game 2 in a 3-game series. Are they playing at Jesuit for game 3 or going back to Beaverton?
It looks like they'll be at home on Friday if you're looking to see this game live. That'll be at Beaverton, but first at bat, number 2, Vincent Worley for Beaverton. Chad Kelly on the mound. First pitch is a strike. Fastball down low. Worley swung at it. Bringing fastballs. Kelly gets quickly ahead of the batter there, 0-2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. Might have been a bit of a changeup there. Worley behind it, fouls it off. Still 0-2. Off-speed pitch, grounded to second base. Easy out there. Throw it around. What do you think of that start, Molly?
I love to see consistent pitching.
It's nice. Hey, all strikes. That's what baseball is all about. Just throw the ball in the zone. Let things happen. Really nice start there by Chad Kelly. Next up to bat for the Beavers, number 21, Gavin Snow. Junior. First pitch is a ball. Kelly comes back with a heat up high. Swing and a miss for Gavin Snow. 1-1 the count. Snow with a nice hit, but late on the swing, fouls it off. Kelly gets ahead again. Count runs to 1-2, 1 out. Top of the first. Gets him with the curveball there. Toss it around, first strikeout of the game for Kelly.
We've got a left-handed batter here.
Yeah, first lefty of the game for Kelly to face, and it's Chase Austin. Just a sophomore. Austin's batting third in the lineup. Off-speed pitch is a ball, 1-0. Catcher sets outside. And Kelly hits him with a fastball there right off the corner to even the count at 1-1. Austin with a big swing, fell tip. Ahead 1-2. Looking to have a nice 1-2-3 inning here, Hummel.
Nothing beats good times at the ballpark.
Didn't go, although Kelly's walking off the mound hoping for it. It's going to even up the count at 2-2. Kelly rings him up. No swing there from Austin. 1-2-3 inning. Great start for the Crusaders. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the top of the first. Molly, what do you think of that start?
I think it's great. I think it's awesome for the youth baseball players who are here today for Little League night to see two exciting Metro League teams in action. All those Little Leaguers get a free hot dog and free bag of popcorn, so major incentive for coming out for a fun game.
Yeah, turn off the TV and get out here if you're a Little Leaguer. There's free hot dogs. What are you doing at home watching this game? Get out here.
Good color commentary means you know the parents, like where
All right, bottom of the second inning, Beaverton and Jesuits. Still 0-0. Beaverton went down in 3 batters. We have Jesuits. Jake Rolling here, taking the plate. Chase Austin is Beaverton's pitcher. The lefty. And the pitch is inside for ball 1. Chase Austin ended that 1-2-3 first inning. He is just a sophomore here out there on the bump. Second pitch is fouled off by Rolling. Evens it up 1-1. Pitch from Austin. Fouled. Not caught, but foul ball there. 1-2 for Rolling. Might have to tighten up here, Maul. Behind in the count, 1-2. Austin with the pitch. Fastball high and outside. 2-2 even on Rolling. Outside again, it must be going for that top corner, hoping to blow a fastball by him, but now it's full. Jesuit, of course, love to get that leadoff runner on. Missed again, high and outside. Rolling takes first on the walk.
Second baseman, number 5, Henry Vanderhoff.
Number 5, Henry Vanderhoff. Coming up, you know, Molly, I teach Henry in photography class.
Oh, what are some of his favorite subjects for photos?
You know, Henry's been doing a great job taking some lacrosse pictures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this season so far, because obviously when he's playing baseball, he can't take pictures at the same time. But also doing a nice job in Photoshop. He's making right now a poster of his sport. So doing
Yeah.
some playoff posters that they're going to post on social media on Jesuit HS Media, at Jesuit HS Media, if you want to follow along on Instagram.
It's great when student athletes can support their fellow student athletes in their respective sports.
That's right. Henry squares around for the bunt, but pulls back. It's 2 strikes, falls in the hole a little bit here, 0-2. Vanderhoff rips it to center, but line drive to the center fielder who catches it. Nice hit, just missed the hole there. Rolling back to first.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 10, Dylan Garg.
Dylan Garg, designated hitter, senior, 5'11". Up next, batting third, runner on first. It's Jake Rolling. Rolling steals second, easily in there, throws not in time. Runner in scoring position for Garg. Be interesting to see how much of a lead Rolling gets out there on second if he's aggressive and tries to go for third at some point. I think that's the spot he was going for, to strike high and inside there on Garg, but I think that's what he was going for when he walked Rolling. Second strike on Garg, 1-2's the count, fastball.
That one may have been low, but center-wise, left and right, that's pretty good.
1-2 runner on second base. Austin with the windup. Garg fights it off the fists. Catches his own foul ball.
Oh, yeah, the Phillies.
1-2. Austin with the pitch. Garg belts it, but again, right to the right fielder. Nice solid hit, but that's 2 outs. Runner still at second.
He wrote 11.
First baseman, number 11, Carter Stewart.
That brings up Carter Stewart, batting fourth. Senior, standing at 6'3". Lefty. See what he can do, if he can break this one open against Austin, who's settled down after that first walk here. Inside for ball 1 on the fastball. Again, a really nice hit by Carter Stewart, but right to the center fielder. Ends the inning for the Crusaders. No runs, no hits, a walk, and no errors. And Mrs. Faulkner, it's youth night,
It is.
which is very exciting.
It is.
I think they're probably most excited about the food that's available, because they get what? A free
hot dog,
Phew,
free
jeez.
bag of popcorn. Kiddos are food motivated, and when you got those snacks,
I mean, who isn't food motivated?
Yeah.
I know I am. You less so. What's your favorite ballpark food?
ooh, I love just a classic hot dog, but with a twist. Add a little nacho cheese to that dog.
Oh, that's fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I could probably guess yours is a big bag of peanuts, and then you just leave like a swath of peanut shells in your wake, just those shell carcasses all over.
There are few things in life that give me more joy than just cracking some shells, eating some peanuts, and you just throw them on the ground.
And you know, at a ball game, it's almost like ritualistic,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
know,
And we want to, make sure you respect the custodial staff. But I think at a baseball game, that's kind of an understood situation that you're
Yeah.
going to throw the peanut shells on the ground. And
Yeah.
I've been known to go through a whole bag
yeah,
of peanuts.
single-handedly.
I think you've seen that.
Yes, no sharing.
No sharing. And right now, sharing the score is Jesuit and Beaverton at 0-0. Chad Kelly's back here after the 1-2-3 top of the first. Coming back with a fastball, but misses low for ball one. Number 3, Dax Teixeira is up to bat for Beaverton, batting fourth. Kelly puts the second straight pitch in the ground. Ball 2.
Sun's back out after a little bit of sprinkling rain.
I mean, a great day if you're going to bring the youth out, make the sun nice. Kelly misses, again, 3-0, so falls behind here. Not too happy with the call there, I think, but this is baseball. Gets that first pitch, just a nice fastball down the middle there. Probably wise for Teixeira to not give an offering. Teixeira grounds it easily to Kelly. I think he thought for a second to tag the guy.
Yeah, I thought he was going to maybe tag him, but
But I think he thought wisely and just little nice toss over
Yep.
there. Carter Stewart at first base. Has one out. Brings up number 11, Shaden Hartstrom. Shaden Hartstrom's senior for Beaverton. Batting right. Kelly's just missing that corner fastball. 1-0 is the count. Can't ask for better conditions, though, as you were talking about. That youth down there is throwing a huge oversized football.
wrong sport, buddy.
But you got to love this. You see kids sitting down. I don't know, you can't see it on the TV, unfortunately, but they're sitting right on the edge, right by the fence. There's no better memories than those, just being young and at the park, watching the big kids play.
Kind of clustered around the dugouts,
Hanging out with your friends.
envisioning themselves on this field in the future.
That's right, hopefully. Kelly's got 2 balls and a strike on Hartstrom here. Evens it up 2-2. Fastball down the middle.
Let's go all the way. Let's only get halfway.
Hartstrom with the foul ball.
Oh no, I'm using. She came home early.
Catching for Jesuit
Archbishop Seminary.
is Chase Kelly. Do you know if they're related? Chase Kelly and Chad Kelly?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if
I
I
don't
had
know.
Power School up, I could tell you.
We're both educators here, so we do have access to who students are. We don't just have random access.
It is FERPA compliant.
That's right. Ground ball. Gets the out on Hartstrom. Brings up number 17, Cooper Asbury.
Designated hitter, number 17, Cooper Asbury.
Sophomore for Beaverton, batting right. First time facing Kelly. Foul ball down the right field line. No play by the right fielder. Kelly's been doing a nice job keeping it mixed up a little bit. Beaverton's been behind on his fastball for sure. Misses wide and outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball from Asbury. 2 outs. Kelly looking for another 1-2-3 inning here. Curveball misses wide. Kelly shakes off the arm a little bit there.
Team Blue over here on the. Yeah, they're going to need the announcement.
Ground ball to second baseman Vanderhoff, who easily gathers it and throws it a little bit outside, but nicely done by Carter Stewart to catch that, get the out. No runs, no hits, no errors through top of 2 for Jesuit. Take a little bit of break here and come back to you in the bottom of the second. All right, welcome back.
Stepping to the plate, center fielder, number 19, Kyle Goodwin.
Kyle Goodwin, center fielder, stands at 5'11". Coming to the plate against Chase Austin, who gave up a walk at the first batter last inning, but after that really settled in. Gave up a few line drives to outfielders, but nice inning. Still throwing outside a little bit, high and wide. 1-0 on Goodwin.
Ooh.
Interesting. It looks like Austin might have thrown it behind him there.
I thought it hit him.
I thought it hit him too, but
it.
you know, as they say in dodgeball, if you can dodge a wrench,
You can dodge anything.
you can dodge a baseball for sure. Inside, it brings up ball 3. So again, the control there for Austin might put him on base here early on again, but we'll see if he can rally back. Again, throws it high and outside. So again, 4-ball walk there for Goodwin. Puts him on base, no outs. Brings up number 14, Trey Cleland. Trey Cleland, a 3-sport athlete.
Yeah, he plays football, basketball, and baseball.
That's like
3 sports.
Very traditional. And he not only plays them, but he's been
He excels.
He's consistent in it. He played quarterback, which obviously
Yeah,
goes.
Announced his commitment to play at UC Davis.
That's right. UC Davis, very exciting for him
Go
to
Aggies.
continue your athletic endeavors, and obviously a great athlete, able to play 3 high-level varsity sports. Takes the first one for a strike.
Ooh.
And Trey
That
Cleveland
one got
does
him.
get hit that time by Austin, so he'll take a big. And therefore, we have a runners on first and second, no outs.
Catcher, Ryder Listy.
First baseman Teixeira to talk with Austin. Calm him down maybe a little bit after hitting a batter there and walking one. Ryder Listy, the catcher. Junior, number 8, up to bat. Goodwin on second base, Cleveland on first. Listy squares around for the sacrifice bunt, and Austin steps off the bag. Listy squares around again, sacrifice
Great bunt.
down third baseline. Throw to first is
And
wild and past
Runners
it.
advancing.
So that'll bring Goodwin in and Cleveland in.
2 runs scored.
Safe at third.
Listy on the sacrifice bunt and error makes it all the way to third. So no hit. So interestingly, Austin still throwing a no-hitter technically, but 2 runs cross.
Grady Kiljo.
That's tough. I mean, whenever you're playing baseball, if you miss that throw, it's just devastating because the runners can just keep going, and they're running on the sacrifice.
Yeah, he should get a hit.
Strike on Grady Keljo, who's up to bat. Again, another multi-sport athlete.
Ooh.
Lines it up the middle,
Pitcher
just past
dodges it.
Austin. Yeah. And I think Vol, who might have been in there as a pinch runner at third that we missed, sorry about that, ended up scoring. Kevin Vol. Grady Keljo there to first base. Which brings up number 2, Dylan Rucauber, the third baseman.
Yeah, they have to hit 5 innings in that.
Rucauber squares around for the sacrifice bump, but pulls back. It's a ball, 1-0. So the Satyrs with the quick 3-0 lead. Time is called. Rucauber squares around again to bunt. Bunts it down the first baseline. Gets tagged out at first for the first out, but moves Keljo forward to second base. Really nice sacrifice bunt there. Now, why might you bunt that to first, Mal?
So that the runner from first can advance to second without risk of being thrown out.
Yeah, because you push that too hard to the third base. Maybe you bunt a little too hard or right back to the pitcher. You risk the potential out at second base.
Yeah, to beat them.
Number 7, Jake Rolling, who walked his first time up. Restart the lineup.
Ooh.
Inside, Austin's been missing a couple inside, threw that one behind the batter and then hit Cleveland. Rolling ahead in the count, 1-0. Keljo lead off at second. Rolling with a nice hit out to center field, which will advance Keljo to third, but caught out at center for the sacrifice fly. 2 outs. Brings up Henry Vanderhoff, who was 0-1 on the day, batting second in the lineup. Vanderhoff with a ground ball to second base. Fielded nicely by the second baseman for the out. To end the bottom of the second, Jesuit puts up 3 runs and 2 hits, 1 error.
In the bottom of the second inning for the Crusaders, 3 runs.
So Molly, you are a college counselor at Jesuit High School.
That is correct.
What are you seeing for
Beaverton, 0.
students' excitement about college?
You know, I think there's a lot of excitement and optimism with the college search process. Sometimes some tough life lessons as well, but generally speaking, Jesuit students have a lot of really great options available to them, and they all land somewhere, and we're excited for wherever that journey goes as they take, you know, those characteristics and values that they developed over their 4 years here with them out into the world.
Yeah, and really important for all of our students to be not only thinking about college, but also thinking about what they want to do on the next steps, right? It's there's many different roads to
Yeah.
many wonderful opportunities, and I think our school does a nice job of emphasizing that all those paths are great paths,
Yep.
and we want to help you achieve whatever goals you want to achieve.
Yeah, some go straight into careers, some choose military. Most of our students go to 2- and 4-year colleges, so they're prepared for whatever their goals are.
And it's an exciting time. In about 4 weeks, they're going to,
I know.
cross your fingers
Yep.
unless they make some mistakes. They're going to be graduated here, which
June
is very
1st,
exciting.
Graduation for the class of 2025.
We'll be there
Yes.
wearing our robes.
Yes.
Make sure to wave to us.
We're lucky to have the use of the Child Center at University of Portland. Great space.
That's right. The Child Center is a wonderful spot. And if you haven't been to a baseball game at University of Portland, go to that stadium. It's an amazing stadium up at University of Portland for some beautiful baseball action. Leading off the third for Beaverton is number 6, Jackson Berry. Beaver is still without a base runner. Kelly missing low there on the fastball. Count is 1-1. Jackson Berry, a senior for Beaverton. Foul ball. Off the roof. Got some metal on that one. That ball might have gone to the bowling alley.
Ooh,
Could be.
super play, look out.
That's right. And the pitch outside from Kelly brings it to 2-2. No outs. Ground ball right to Vanderhoff. Scoops it up, throws it to first. Nice play, very clean. 1 out. So, Molly, if you're playing baseball, are you a sunglasses person or a no sunglasses?
I would be a sunglasses person. I played tennis in high school, and on a sunny day, I like to wear sunglasses when I'm practicing. Not necessarily in a match, but when I was practicing, I loved wearing sunglasses.
Number 4, Albino Villalobos Vasquez. Lines it to second base.
Oh. Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, good stop by Vanderhoff, but Carter Stewart kind of got off the bag there, went for the ball, and then just couldn't get back. And
Lost his footing.
yeah, Kelly could have helped out there. It's just a tough in-betweener, so
Left fielder, number 14, Landon.
Beaverton gets their first hit anyway of the day by Villalobos Vasquez. This brings up Landon White for Beaverton. Kelly looks over to first, delivers the pitch, fastball inside, strike 1 on the swing. Yeah, I see Rucauber's got the shades, but he's not wearing them. So it must be a style thing.
Or maybe he only uses them during certain situations.
It's true. It's true that the son's very much kind of behind a club.
Now, you played baseball growing up, Dan. Did you wear sunglasses? Or did sunglasses not exist back then?
We just put a bag over our face and hoped it would stop the sun.
Squinted the whole game.
I didn't wear sunglasses. I didn't do eye black either. I just squinted.
You're a purist.
Yep. I always found that they would fall off or something.
Oh, you got that sweaty nose.
Yeah, I got the sweaty nose, and they just rock off there. Run on first, 1 out, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch to White is outside, 3 balls and a strike. Kelly gets the sign and looks over at first. Delivers a pitch. Swung on right back to Kelly. Goes to second base. Gets the out to first base. Safe at first. Throws a little bit off target to first. A little bit slow. Kelly turning around there to second. Indicating maybe a little discomfort from Kelly. So a little huddle here at the mound. Coach Griffin's going out. Coach Griffin, a phenomenal teacher at Jesuit High School and former teacher, current athletic director.
And Jesuit High School alum.
Jesuit High School alum, yeah. Talking with Kelly. Well, we wait to see what happens.
And Griffin played basketball and baseball here at Jesuit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then went on to play baseball at Willamette University, an excellent liberal arts college in the great state of Oregon.
Wonderful liberal arts college. Looks like Kelly's going to stay in there.
Shaking it off.
Yeah, that's great. He's pitching really well, so like to see him hopefully continue here.
See how it feels. Maybe not.
Indicating maybe a little bit of discomfort there. Beautiful day, though, again. We're celebrating the youth tonight. They get free hot dogs,
Free popcorn.
free popcorn. I think there's been parents even stopping by the press box trying to get free hot dogs here. So we're fortunate that we have a Hall of Famer in the booth with us, Steve Mueller, longtime PA announcer for baseball. And I know he's regulating the chaos that is free hot dog night.
Yes.
Controlled
chaos.
I only feel great sympathy, however, for the people working in there, because if you give away free hot dogs, that's like pigeons on seeds, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Those volunteers are probably cooking a record number of hot dogs tonight.
I wish we had a hot dog count. If we had a hot dog count, this game we could have a graphic for it. JCTV would really take off tonight if we had a hot dog count.
Each hot dog consumed would make the sound of a coin from Mario Kart.
I think so. We would certainly be increasing
Ding,
viewership.
Ding, ding.
Looks like Kelly's going to come out. Trainer Bryce Gillespie came out to talk to him, and it looks like he's going to come out of a game here. So replacing his number 24, Colby Lip. Right-handed pitcher, 6-foot senior. That's unfortunate for Kelly. Hopefully he's all right. Recover here quickly. Crusaders certainly going to want to use him going into the postseason here, sitting at 8-2 in league, 13-5 overall, number 7 ranked, which is great. They're really moving up the rankings. They're going to want all the pitching they can have, of course, when the playoffs come around. Take a second here and take a break. Colby Lip, Jesuit pitcher replacing Chad Kelly. Runner on first. Hit up the middle. Shortstop, number 7, Jake Rolling, gets the out. 1 pitch for the 3rd out here.
In the top of the 3rd inning, for the Beavers, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. The score remains Jesuit 3, Beaverton 0.
Yeah, so you think these teams play against each other? You think there's some beef out here?
The youth teams? Yeah. Probably. It might be like a Sharks versus Jets situation.
You never know.
We don't watch closely.
You never know. They could be out here just eyeing each other up and thinking about the game upcoming here.
Might play a little parking lot ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take it to the JV field.
You never know. Did you ever play any youth baseball? You know, back when it's like you're young and they keep the boys and the girls together?
No, I was a timid child who danced ballet and played tennis, so I went after those skirt sports, as my dad called them.
Well, that's great too. But you probably didn't get free hot dogs then.
No, not a lot of free hot dogs at a tennis match.
Or ballet, strangely.
Yeah,
you know?
0 food in ballet.
Because ballet, sometimes that's a lot of work, burning calories.
Yeah. Lots of, like, gnarly toes.
Gnarly toes.
Yeah, gnarly toes.
That could be the team name for a good ballet troupe.
Or maybe gnarly toes could be one of those, like, alternative team names. You know how, like, baseball teams, you know, for example, like the Eugene Emeralds.
Oh, so good. Tell us the story.
Their alternate team name is the Exploding Whales, in reference to the whale that was beached on the Oregon coast, and then I don't know if it was the state or Forest Service or Fish and Wildlife decided the best way to get rid of this is to blow it up with a bunch of dynamite, and there was a blubber explosion. Cars were damaged. People were blubbered.
And the crazy thing is it's all true.
It is, and the Eugene Emeralds alternate team name is the Exploding Whales. You can buy the merch online on the Eugene Emeralds website.
Yeah, made popular or attention.
John Oliver referenced it.
Dylan Garg Sr. up to bat. Looks like Chase Austin still in for the Beavers.
We got to admit, it is the University of Kansas.
Garg with the foul ball, straight back.
That's so fast.
1-1. Yeah, that ball's coming right back here, but fortunately there's a huge fence.
I'm going to gasp and scream a lot, kind of like when you're driving.
Fortunate for us that there's a fence.
Yes.
Unfortunate for the JCTV viewers who have to see the fence, unfortunately. Curveball does not land. 2 balls and a strike.
He's here tonight. He's in the white hat. The rival.
No one does. Curveball in there for strike 2. 2-2 on Garg. No outs.
He's an armpit shot. He's just like, hey, kid, I know you can hit this.
Garg with the big swing, but misses. Nice pitch by Austin.
First baseman, number 11, Carter Stewart.
Carter Stewart looking for the first hit of the game. First baseman. Lefty. Fastball outside for ball 1. Nice.
That drops.
Nice rip by Stewart there. Drops for a single over to first. 1 out. Brings up number 19, Kyle Goodwin. Walked his last time up. Curveball outside for ball 1. Stewart with a modest lead at first. But the catcher throws down there. And he's safe at first. Foul ball on the pitch. Once again to the bowling alley.
Look out, super play.
Different kind of strike.
Yep.
2-1 the count. Fastball hit to the shortstop. Gets second, safe at first. They don't get the double play, much to the chagrin of the Beaverton middle infield. 2 outs. Now batting number 14, Trey Cleveland for a second time up, looking for his first hit. Trey's got a really nice looking bat there.
I know, it really screams summer.
Hot pink and yellow.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a candy. First pitch is a strike, curveball.
I wonder if it's a torpedo bat.
I know. I'm interested if that. Obviously, it won't be wood, but if that geometry might trickle its way.
That MIT shape.
Pick off at first gets him, but the throw to second is not in time. And impressive speed by Stewart to get there because he was dead to rights at first with the pickoff. Correction, Goodwin with the steal of second base. Cleveland with the strike, called strike. 0-2. Really nice move by that pitcher on the pickoff. Just couldn't complete the play. Called strike 3 for Austin. Cleveland goes down on strikes. No runs. No hits. No errors.
Third inning, no runs, 1 hit.
Well, one of the things we're doing together, Molly and I, in case you didn't figure this out yet, we're married for the
It's true.
for the audience.
Yeah.
We are going to every Major League Baseball stadium in the country
Together.
together. And what are we doing this summer?
This summer, we are going to San Diego to catch a Padres game.
The Fathers.
Yeah, the Fathers. Speaking of Fathers, we'll have a new pope any day now.
Speaking of Padres,
Yeah.
new Pope. Yeah.
New pope.
Any day now. Exciting for the Jesuit community, a Catholic school. Big event, of course, doesn't happen every year. It's kind of incremental whenever it happens because the Pope passes away. They have a conclave where they elect the new Pope, and currently they are going through the process.
Yes,
Today
they didn't have a majority vote today, so they're reconvening tomorrow.
Yep, which is exciting, of course, to hear how that will influence the church, of course, and how things will move forward. So yeah, not exactly Padres.
So speaking of Padres,
It's not exactly
well,
Padres.
I'm
but
excited. I've heard Petco is a great stadium, but we've been to a lot of stadiums together.
What's been your favorite stadium?
Gosh,
I know it's tough.
I know. I think I liked the food in Cleveland when we saw the Guardians play. I loved the food.
Gavin Snow, number 21, up for Beaverton, looking for his first hit. Again, we have Colby Lipp in here pitching, who took over for Chad Kelly, who was having a really nice start, but left with an injury.
Call that a contusion.
A contusion, potentially. Low pitch there from Colby Lipp. 2 balls, no strikes. Beaverton looking for its first run. Lip peppers it in there. 2-1 the count. Lip with a nice off speed. Drops it in there. Snow knocks it out to left field where it's easily taken care of for the first out. Colby Lips rocking a bubblegum blue glove, I'd call that.
Yeah.
He seems to be the only person on the team with bubblegum blue glove.
Pitcher number 7, Chase Austin.
Chase Austin looking to help out his own cause here at the plate. Makes an offering. Did not go, according to the umpire. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike 1 for Lip, who's a senior, listed at 6 foot. Austin hits it down the left field line, but just foul. Could have been trouble. Austin back to the plate. Pitches outside for 2 balls, 2 strikes. And brings the count full against Austin. Let's see if Lip can bring this back in line. Ground ball to second baseman Vanderhoff, who's been busy. Over to Stewart for the easy out. 2 outs. No runners on. You know, Molly, this production's a Jesuit Media production.
It is. Jesuit Media is a combination of classes and committed students who are engaged and passionate about all forms of media.
Dax Teixeira up for Beaverton. And if you're curious about our content, you can find it at jesuitnews.com. You can also check out photography galleries of all sports, activities, all things Jesuit at www.jesuithsmedia.com. And then, of course, we're on social media at JesuitHSmedia. Little half swing there by Teixeira. Lip takes care of it for the 3rd out of the inning. But, yeah, the media classes have been doing a great job all year. This is kind of obviously, like all things at the end of a school year, this is the end of our JCTV productions. We'll have a few playoff games, hopefully, but it's been a really successful year overall. 4,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, which is very exciting.
Ooh.
That was a goal for the year.
What about your Instagram account?
Instagram, our goal was 2,500 subscriber followers, and we got up to 2,500, so we hit that. Our TikTok's growing too, so check us out on TikTok at Jesuit HS Media. If you want to see Mr. DeClotz get dunked with a bucket of water.
Yes, he participated in the Ice Bucket Challenge in support of recognizing mental health support services, and he really took it like a champ as some of our students dumped some icy cold water on him. Luckily it was a hot, sunny day.
I had some of my media students want me to do that, and I balked. So I respect Steve for being so willing.
Politely declined.
I politely declined.
Well, I heard a rumor that there are more faculty participating, and they will be getting kind of that icy cold water dumped on them later this week. So
that's right.
Hopefully Jesuit Media has a representative who's willing to film
That's right.
those experiences.
Rumor has it that if you show up maybe in Hayes Plaza Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon, you might even be able to witness it yourself. So if you want the live thing, you don't just want to live it through TikTok, check it out. But all for
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so our Sources of Strength Club and Counseling Department and lots of student groups are recognizing and acknowledging the importance of mental health.
Yeah, really good cause that that USC, University of South Carolina, has helped to promote. Speaking of Jesuit Media, one of our Jesuit Media photographers over there down the first baseline, Charlie Austin, taking some great pictures. Thank you, Charlie. Ryder Listy, number 8 for Jesuit at bat. 1-1 the count. Takes it inside. Austin's had a few of those. Jesuit's dugout trying to make a little bit more noise. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the 4th. Excuse me, bottom of the 4th. Hit up to the middle of the second baseman. Throws it to first. Gets the out. Number 12, Grady Keljo, who's 1 for 1 at bat.
He's the tallest player on Jesuit's team.
He is. He was.
Fun fact.
Well, it was interesting. He played on the men's basketball team that made it all the way to the finals.
Great run to the state championship.
Yeah,
this
right
year.
to the championship, and he was our tallest player besides Sam Curvey, maybe.
Yep.
But only at 6'4", so just a really impressive team where they didn't have the length, but they really knew how to use the size they had. Keljo at 1-1 here. Austin still on the mound. The lefty delivers the pitch inside for strike 2. Keljo with another nice rip into the gap. That's going to be extra bases.
Yeah.
Probably hold up at
Gonna
second
make it
there.
second.
Really nice rip by Keljo.
Oh, look
Giving
at those
the dance.
moves. Save
2
those
for 2
moves
on the
for
day.
prom.
That's right. Prom's coming up. Phoebe, you going to prom? Phoebe is not going to prom. Producer Phoebe says no. You'll be in Mexico. That's great.
That's, you know.
I mean,
I think I would choose Mexico over prom.
yeah, don't tell the people, but good choice. Keljo's double brings up Dylan Ruckaber. 1 out. See if Ruckaber can bring in Keljo here. Curveball wide for ball 2. Ruckaber swings at a high pitch. Misses for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A lot of the youths are trying to get that.
Chasing down that foul ball like it's lost treasure.
Hey, if you get a free hot dog and a free drink or whatever, if you can get a free baseball, that is a perfect
So
afternoon
many
at the
free
park.
things here tonight. Free sunshine, free smiles. I think I saw a golden doodle, so there's probably some free dog pets.
Oh, if you can get free pets, it's a perfect day at the park.
I think my like goal is to go to every MLB stadium when it's bark at the park. It's just me and everyone's dogs.
I've heard that a lot of stadiums, that's their like automatic sellouts.
Oh yeah, those games sell out because you can't sell as many tickets because the dogs need the seats.
Ruckaber goes down on strikes there on a high fastball by Austin. Now the question is, do the dogs have to buy a ticket?
I think there's probably a fee because can you imagine the cleanup?
Hey, I mean, talk about peanut shells.
Oh.
Number 7, Jake Rolling, who lead off batter for Jesuit, walked earlier in the game. Looking for his first hit. Curveball drops in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Keljo still sitting out there at second base. Second baseman pretends to Look for the pickoff there. Ball 1 to rolling. Second baseman very interested in faking out.
Ooh.
Nice swing by Rolling, but right to the center fielder to end the inning for the Crusaders at the end of the 4th. It's Jesuit 3, Beaverton nothing.
In the bottom of the 4th inning, for the
Starting off the top of the 5th for the Beavers, number 11, Jaden Hartstrom. First pitch is a ball outside. Hartstrom. Colby Lip still pitching on the mound for the Satyrs. Falls behind 2-0.
This was class. So our class, I actually did really well. Little tightness in the last 15 minutes, but nothing to complain about.
Puts in there for strike 1. Hartstrom with a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Brings up number 17, Cooper Asbury. 0-1 on the day, sophomore.
designated hitter, Cooper Asbury.
Just like ham and eggs. It's a dirtbag return.
Low pitch, ball 1.
No, there was probably a piece of
Hartstrom with a decent lead over there at first. Pickoff attempt by Lip is no good, safe at first. Off-speed pitch, check down at first, but the runner's safe. Snap throw there by Ryder Listy, catcher. Ball low and away for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Asbury takes the signs from third base coach. And bunt up the middle, but right to Lip, who throws it to second for an out and completes the double play. And that's tough. We talked about that earlier when
It's all about that placement.
Yeah, when you bunt, you got to bunt rider left side, first base or third base. If you bunt right back to the pitcher, bad things happen, and in that case, it's a double play. Ends any kind of threat from the Beavers there.
The catcher, number 6, Jackson Berry.
Jackson Berry up for the Beavers. Takes first pitch for a strike. Hit to the third baseman, Rukaber. Over to Stewart for the out. Ends the inning. 1-2-3. Nice inning there. You know what else is nice, Maul?
The dinner we had tonight. It was a home run.
It was a home run. If you haven't been to Giraldi's.
It's where Walker tees with Canyon Road.
Yeah.
It is an incredible restaurant. Grab and go, dine in. We enjoy their kind of Subway hoagie sandwiches, but they've got pasta, they've got pizza, and what might blow your mind is a pizza covered in spaghetti.
That's right. That's right. We'll pause right now for Take Me Out to the Ballgame.
Yes, classic.
You like the Oregon here? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Mickey and yeah.
Yeah, so we are not sponsored by Giraldi's, but
We are
if we
just,
if we
we
could
are
be.
we are big fans.
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening, Giraldi's, if you're one of our listeners or viewers, you know, hook us up.
Yeah.
Some free subs. We'll give you all the advertising you want. Jesuit Media is on your side. But anyway, delicious. Stop by. And you only need a half sandwich there. I mean, they are large half sandwiches.
I can eat a half of a half sandwich with my math skills. That is a quarter sandwich.
That's right. Bottom of the 5th. It's going to see number 5, Henry Vanderhoff, looking for his first hit at the plate. Still pitching is Chase Austin for the Beavers. Been throwing a nice game. He had the one inning where it got away from them on that errant throw to first, brought 2 runs around, but otherwise has been throwing a really nice game against these Crusaders with a potent offense. So really nice pitching from Austin, the sophomore. Vanderhoff is ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. Takes a strike in there, 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs for the Crusaders in the bottom of the 5th. Throws it inside, and Vanderhoff says it hits him, and the ump agrees, sends him to first base. Bring up Dylan Garg, looking for his first hit on the inning. Coach Griffin's going to get a courtesy runner, or just a meeting. Maybe just a meeting over there.
Maybe they're talking about Their favorite sandwich at Giraldi's.
You know what the best thing at Giraldi's, which we were very surprised about, was when we got a pizza
the
there.
spaghetti pizza.
Spaghetti covered pizza.
It sounds insane, but it is a carbohydrate delight.
It was very good and very unexpected.
Bring your friends. It is not a two-person meal.
No, but we made it one.
Yeah. When we commit, we commit.
That's right. And Vanderhoff is indeed back to first. So Coach Griffin apparently just trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. Garg,
Designated hitter number 10, Dylan Garg.
the left-handed hitter, takes the sign from Griffin. Vanderhoff getting a nice lead over at first. In the pickoff attempt, Vanderhoff's back easily.
And he said,
He
not
could
today.
probably get another couple of steps there. I mean, he really got back fast. He might just be trying to distract him here, but we'll see if he goes for it. Vanderhoff again with a really nice lead. Pickoff attempt, but Vanderhoff's back easily.
This might be a silly question. Can a batter steal a base?
Well, the only time a batter can steal a base is on a pass strike 3, pass ball strike 3.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
really
my.
high and tight there on
Wow.
Garg. He got out of the way, fortunately. But
Matrix-like reflexes.
yeah, right up by the helmets. It was a little bit concerning, but he's going to step right in there. Vanderhoff again with a healthy lead. Austin ignores him, throws it outside, a wild pitch. Vanderhoff easily to second, so you never know, but all that kind of movement over at first sometimes can influence the pitcher. So now Austin's facing
Lots of action.
no outs, runner on second, and Garg with no strike still. Big swing and a miss from Garg. Austin's been keeping that kind of up, that high fastball. It's been giving Garg some trouble this game. But if he connects on one of those, foul ball right into the camera. Whoever's gear is there might need a new one. As the left-handed batter, it's a short porch to right field, only 286 to the corner, but then it gets really deep pretty quickly. So if Garg can pull one, Vanderhoff dancing over there at second base. Pitch outside for a full count. Vanderhoff is active on the base for sure. Austin comes set and delivers the pitch outside for ball 4. So no outs. Jesuit's going to have runners on first and second. For Carter Stewart, who has a hit on the day, Beaverton's coach is going to come out and check on his pitcher. We'll see if this ends his day after 4 innings. Austin's going to stay in for Beaverton. Now we have Carter Stewart up to bat. Runners on first and second. We'll see if he bunts. That's been a Jesuit theme of this game, is bunting when you have a couple on. No, rips it. In the hole to the right side. Vanderhoff's going to score easily. And Garg's to third.
Stewart to second.
Stewart with the double.
Showing off those dance moves.
Enjoying it out there. He's going to give his batting gear to Coach Griffin. Jesuit takes the 4-0 lead.
Brings up the center fielder, Kyle Goodwin.
Kyle Goodwin, who walked earlier in the game. Stewart with a nice game, 2 for 3. Runners on second and third. No outs still for the Satyrs. Good rip by Goodwin, but just a bit late. Austin still throwing it nice in there. Fastball. Good speed. Outside for 1-1. Low ball 2. Another foul by Goodwin. In on the hands. Blown outside for ball 3, full count. Goodwin with a rip to
Right
left field
down
line.
the line.
That's going to score 2 runs. Easy double for Goodwin. Stops at second. Really nice piece of hitting there on the full count. Satyrs go up 6-0 with no outs. Runner on second. We'll bring up Trey Cleland looking for his first hit of the day. Satyrs really warming up here, and I think he's going to keep it warm. It's this color of this bat.
The only thing more exciting would be if the sausages from the Milwaukee Brewers came out and
The
raced.
right fielder, number 14, Trey
Can't
Cleland.
can't imagine anything better, except for if maybe the pickle, Dylan
Oh.
Pickle.
Oh.
Dylan the pickle.
And if he brought Lil P from the Gherkins,
What a great mascot.
I mean, the best mascot is probably Gritty.
Gritty. That's hockey, which is in the Stanley Cup
Oh.
playoffs. Goodwin with the steal after the double.
Steals third.
Steals third. No outs. Runner on third for Cleveland. Molly, been watching the Stanley Cup playoffs?
Very passively, I believe we caught the very end of the third period of the Blues versus Jets, and the Blues won?
Nope.
No, the
nope,
Blues
nope,
lost.
but you had it
in
pretty well.
overtime. I mean, they have the same colors.
The Blues should have upset them. They were up 3-1.
Yeah.
And then the Jets came back within the last minute to tie it 3-3 and then won in double overtime.
Oh, great
Meanwhile,
hit from Cleveland.
Cleveland belts it to right center. That's at
He's
least
gonna
a
make it
double.
to
He's going for
3.
3. Ins to score is Goodwin, and Cleveland
Also dances.
with a laser triple out to the deep porch there. And the Jesuit players root them on and go up 7-0. Number 8 for Jesuit, Ryder Listy. What a nice piece of hitting there by Cleveland. Pushing that the opposite way. Really clean hit. Great swing.
The catcher, number 8, Ryder Listy.
Brings him up to 7 hits for the game. Really coming alive here in the bottom of the 5th. Listy pops it up. It's going straight up in the air.
Ah!
Sam Curvey runs out of the way of the potential
Incredible
ball in the air.
reflexes of a student athlete.
That's right.
We were really hoping Sam would have caught that.
Sam, you can't see this, of course, on TV, but he, did Did not want anything to do with that ball. Sam Covery, excellent member of our Fundamentals of Media Production crew for Jesuit Media.
And a legacy for Jesuit Media because his older
That's right.
brother was also a member of Jesuit Media.
Wonderful older brother, Tyler Curvey. Great basketball player at Jesuit High School. Doing great things at the next level here.
We love to keep it in the family.
That's right. Hey, catcher's just given a little time. I think the ump might have taken a pitch there, so get back to the action here. 1-1, no outs. Cleveland still on third. Ryder Listy, the catcher, junior, up to bat. Inside pitch, misses Listy. Listy with an absolute rip to left field, but great play by the left fielder to get under that, track it down, and make the catch. But it does score Cleveland, so it's a sac fly. Brandon Cleveland giving the Satyrs 8 runs. And bringing up number 12, Grady Keljo. Now, Molly, you're a big Oregon Ducks fan.
I am. Sko Ducks.
And their baseball and softball teams are doing really well,
Yeah,
but their baseball team
both,
especially right now.
They're both ranked. They're softball's top 10, baseball's top 10-ish. Actually,
I think they're number 5 right now.
it depends on the
The rankings.
yeah.
That's
but
like, I'm usually top 1 or 2 in our house.
Yeah. Exactly.
It depends on the rankings.
Yeah. But, one of Jesuits alums, Ryan Cooney,
Yep.
class of 23, is playing for Oregon, plays second base, and was named co-player of the week for the Big Ten this past week after their matchup against Michigan State.
Very cool for him.
Yeah.
And
We love to see alums go do great things and get recognized for their efforts.
yeah, and especially at that next level, it's, high school's always competitive here in the Metro League and in Oregon 6A baseball, but at that next level in college, those are very difficult games, and to see him succeed there is awesome. Keljo grounds to shortstop, who makes play out at first for 2 outs. Nice play there by shortstop, number 12, Yandel Salas. Brings up number 2, Dylan Rucauber.
Number 2, Dylan Rucauber.
Looking for his first hit of the day. Had a nice sacrifice earlier. Takes first pitch outside for ball 1. Foul ball brings it to 2-1 on Rucauber. Still Chase Austin on the mound for the Beavers. Been throwing a long game here. A lot of pitches. Satyrs have put up 5 this inning. Put up 3 in the bottom of the second. 8 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Rucauber grounds into the pitcher, who makes the play easily to first, ends the inning, but Satyrs with 5 runs.
The bottom of the 5th inning for the Crusaders, 5.
Top of the 6th, Beaverton brings Abino Villalobos Vasquez. Got a single earlier.
Baseman number 4, Albino Vasquez.
Swinging a miss, though, for strike 1. So Colby Lip pitching, who took over for Chad Kelly earlier in the game, has done a really nice job of shutting down Beaverton. Only gave up 1 hit. Otherwise, just a really, really nice job at the long relief role. Ball outside, 2-2. Ball low, full
Right down
count.
the middle for a ball.
Rip to Rucauber at third. Throws across the diamond for the out. Nice play by Rucauber. Ball gets thrown around and right back to Lip.
Now, Dan, lots of MLB teams have songs as part of their kind of park traditions.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think Jesuit's song would be if we had a tradition here?
Well, interestingly, I haven't ever heard Seder Nation, which you hear all the time at
Oh.
other sports events. Ground ball to Rucauber again. Rucauber's busy over there at the corner, throws him out. Lip making a quick inning of this with these ground balls.
Top of the order for the
I know
number 2, the center
Thunderstruck, I think, is one that Coach Griffin's been trying to get going as athletic director.
Isn't that played at White Sox games?
It might be.
I think it is.
It might be. I would love Star Wars, the Cantina song.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think it gets everyone going.
Yeah. You know, great to bring that up right after May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Number 2, Vincent Worley at bat for the Beavers. Takes ball 1, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball off the net. Kids won't get a gift today.
Next pitch.
A little bit outside for Lip. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th here at Gladstone Field, Sprunk Stadium, Jesuit High School.
Crown Vision seats, the best seats in the house. Right.
Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Vanderhoff gets to it. Nice play over to first for the 1-2-3. Top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll see who Beaverton sends out here to pitch.
Top of the 6th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Our score remains Jesuit 8, Beaverton 0.
Looks like it might be number 8, Michael Braden, who's a senior.
Stepping to the plate, your attention please, number 18 is Ben Galuzzo.
Ben Galuzzo at bat. Number 18 for Jesuit. I got number 8, Michael Braden pitching for the Beavers. Relieving for Chase Austin. That hit's going to drop into left field. Ben Galuzzo with a single to start off the inning. Bring out number 23, Boris Christensen, whose brother Julius is a photography alum.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think Julius played baseball here at Jesuit
He
as
did.
well.
He did.
So keeping the family tradition alive.
That's right. Good to see Boris up at bat here. Boris, a friend of Jesuit Media, did a video for us how well you know your teammate, which was very fun to watch. And Ben Galuzzo easily steals second there. Gets a runner in scoring position.
Now, you recently had a photo shoot with the baseball team.
Yep.
Taking kind of promotional photos, and they were all seniors who
Yeah.
participated, so they really hammed it up.
They hammed it up. If you want to see those photos, check out our social media at Jesuit HS Media on Instagram. The baseball team, I think, had the most fun out of any team in our media shoots. They brought in a garbage can at one point. They got props from our wonderful drama department, who just puts on some amazing shows. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. But they had a great time, and I think they set the bar, I think, for
Yeah.
next year's media shoots, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's always good when a team has fun at those. You know, it's a good team. They've got that camaraderie, which usually goes a long way in sports.
That energy and
So Christensen, first time at the plate this game. The righty. Braden falls behind 2-0. Christensen fouls it off. Galuzzo over there at second base, having stole it after the single. Two on the count. Delivery is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Boris hits it up the middle to the shortstop, who throws it to first for the easy out. First baseman throws it back to third, trying to catch the runner perhaps, and he's safe at third. Coming up to bat for the Crusaders, number 6, Kevin Vall, who was a courtesy runner earlier in the game, and now gets a chance to bat his first time up. Kevin's a senior, listed at 5'8". Takes the first ball outside. Second pitch is inside for ball 2. Ball fouls off.
headed toward the parking lot.
Pitch. Watch your windshields. Never a fun gift. Free hot dogs and broken windshields. Three balls, 1 strike to Vol. Foul ball, strike 2, full count, 1 out. Galuzzo at third. Pop up by Vol.
Oh,
And there's not going
runner
to be.
stays at third.
Yeah, no play at the plate there. Galuzzo wisely held up at third, wasn't too deep on the hit. And now we have Carter Stewart, who's 2 for 3, having a really nice game.
First baseman, number 11, Carter Stewart.
See if he can add to this run total. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Foul ball. Brings it to 1-1, 2 outs. Ball 3 hitters count here. Hits it a little bit off the end of the bat there, so it dies to the second baseman, who throws it to first for the out. 1 runner on base at third to end the inning. No runs for the Satyrs. For Jesuit, number 7, Jake Rolling, coming in to pitch for Jesuit. In for Beaverton, number 21, Gavin Snow, up to bat. Top of the 7th. Jesuits up 8-0. Number 21, Gavin Snow.
That goes to our new left fielder, number 16.
Hits it out to left field, but I think he thought it bounced or something. But it was an out. So, 1 pitch, 1 out for Jake Rolling, new pitcher for Jesuit. Number 7, Chase Austin at bat. Started the game pitching for the Beavers. Rolling low with a fastball there.
0-2-0-1, yeah.
2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. Quickly falling behind the batter here. And misses on the fourth pitch, 4 balls. Quick walk there to Chase Austin. Brings up to bat number 3, Dax Teixeira. See if the Beavers can get something going here in the top of the 7th. They've been pretty well shut down by the Jesuit pitching staff, a mix of Chad Kelly and Colby Lip. Only gave up 2 hits in the game. Ooh, foul ball off the catcher there. Number 3, Teixeira. 2-2. Outside for ball and 3 brings the count full. Beavers with a runner on first.
Nice and straight, right to the glove.
Delivers another walk there. Brings runners on first and second. 1 out. The catcher, Ryder Listy, out to talk with rolling. Number 8, Michael Braden, up for the Beavers. See if they can get something going here.
Double played it in this nicely. Nice little flip.
Inside for ball 1. Ball 2. 2-1. Inside for ball 3. Hitters count here. See if Michael Braden can get a hold of something. Braden fouls it off. Brings the count full. 1 out. Shirley Rowland's looking for a little double play ball here in the game. But it walks another one to load the bases. And that's going to bring up number 10, Leo Colasurdo.
Attention, please, now pinch hitting. For the Beavers, number 10, Leo Colasurdo.
And Crusaders are going to have a meeting at the mound here to talk over strategy with the bases loaded, 1 out. They're going to get an out at any bag here. Obviously have a comfortable 8-0 lead. But what are you hoping to see here, Mal?
Well, great question, Dan. In a perfect world for the Satyrs, there would be 3 strikes.
I mean, that'd be great. Or a double play. We got double plays all around.
That
Force
is
outs.
true. That is true. Yes. there are opportunities.
Everywhere on
You-
defense and on offense. It's always exciting. Bases juiced.
As you like to tell me, you have an opportunity.
That's right. And right here, with one swing, they could cut the lead in half. Nice strike there by rolling. 2 strikes. And he gets him looking on the 3rd strike. We'll bring up number 16, Torin Misk for the Beavers. Crusaders looking for the final out of the game here. Bases loaded.
Your attention, please. Now pinch hitting for the Beavers, number 16, Torin Misk.
Rolling's really settled in there. He walked a few there, but now is delivering it with confidence. Back in that windup. Steps off. Get comfortable. Looks like some youths have gotten behind the fence there in center field. Strike 2. And it's a called strike 3. That will end the game. The Crusaders go on to win 8-0. 8 runs on 8 hits. No runs for the Beavers on 2 hits. 1 error for the Crusaders. For Phoebe Vashike and Molly Faulkner, I'm Dan Faulkner. Have a great night, Jesuit.
Jesuit 8, Beaverton 0. Good teams get after it on Friday, 5 o'clock at Beaverton. Short score in the
I didn't
ball
get
game.
to say grand salami.
No, you almost did that.